Hello, and welcome to some Let's Play Balatro. We are on the red stake? The green stake, I think. Yeah, green stake gamers, let's go. Oh, well, maybe not. We just unlocked the painted deck by beating our first deck with the green stake. If you're unfamiliar with the difficulty progression of this game, 7 difficulties, differentiated by these stakes. You got the white stake, red stake, green stake, and some more that I haven't unlocked yet. I guess I've unlocked this one, black stake. I just haven't played on it. And I'm trying to go wide. I'm trying to beat every deck. So you see I've beaten every deck on the red stake. Every deck that I can. These last few decks are unlocked by beating these other stakes. To make the episode a little bit more interesting, let's stay on our highest difficulty possible. Let's stay on, I mean, technically black difficulty is available here, but let's go with the green difficulty on the blue deck. I'll come back for the painted deck another time. Blue deck, green stake. Here we go. So we have +1 hand every round, but the small blind gives no reward money, and the required score scales faster for each ante. It's not that much faster, it's a little bit faster. Let's go. Excuse me. Our first boss is the hook. Discard 2 random cards played per hand. Not a big deal. Our first small blind skip option is that the shop has an uncommon joker. I pretty rarely take this. The rarity chances are something like 70, 25, and 5% for common, uncommon, and rare respectively. So I already have a 1 in 4 chance of seeing an uncommon joker every time a joker is rolled, which is just not that much. We could have, although we could just skip. If we skip, we get $10 from these 2 fights, as opposed to what will likely be $4 from this fight and $7 from this fight, which is $11, which is actually more than $10. You can see if I take this tag, I get $5 for every blind I've skipped, which it says it'll give 5, but if I skip this one, it'll actually give 10. Because I'll have skipped 2 blinds then, the small blind and the big blind. But because I have 5 hands, because I'm the blue deck, you get money at the end of the round for every hand you have left over. So rounds are better for us because this is kind of like $1 per round, if you think about it. 1 hand every round is kind of like $1 per round. In order to get the money that I want here, I need to get a flush with high enough scoring to get past 7, 8, 9. Oh, well, I have a straight that does something similar. 7, 8, 9, 10, jack. 30 times 4, I would need 45 to get to 300. 45 chips, so this would be 75 chips, but 45 more chips. 10, 20, 35. Oh, it's 1 short. That's hilarious. So we just keep looking for the flush. I've got 2 more discards to find the spade flush. We found it. Is it good enough, though? It's not, right? Well, but flush is 35, so we got 19 plus 20, 34, 38. Which is 2 short. So we look again. I can look at 3 cards or 4 cards. 8 in 35, about a 1 in 4. I'll just look at 3 cards instead of 4 cards. It's a little less greedy to do it this way. Not rewarded. Spin the small blind in 2, which is fine. It happens. We'll take the 2 pair. That'll get us over the top. So that's a little bit below average. So we get $3 from this. We'll probably get... We'll win this in 2 hands, which means we'll get $6 from this. So we'll get exactly... Oh, but no, we'll get $3 because we have 5 hands. We'll get $7 from this. 7 plus 3 is 10. So we got basically the exact same amount of money by not skipping. But the difference is we'll get to see a shop at the end of this blind. We also get to see a shop here, but it doesn't look like this matters at all. I don't think I want any of this because I really want to buy this Hone voucher. so I'm just going to save up for it. I'm going to hit next round. Oh, I also get the interest. So actually score $1 more for my earnings by fighting rather than skipping. Go for the flush. We already have 4 hearts. We got the 5th. This is one hand, it won't win. The second hand doesn't need to be that good to win. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or do it with an 8, a little bit higher. It doesn't matter either way, it's going to win. Excuse me. This cough just won't go away. I know if you've been watching my Balatro series, you're like, maybe you've given up because you're like, geez, this guy's always coughing into the mic. I mean, obviously I try not to do it into the mic, but sometimes it happens. Gluttonous Joker, the variants of this Joker I've become very impressed with. Buffoon packs I'm also very impressed with. Let's go ahead and buy the Hone voucher. So polychrome, foil, and holographic cards are, including Jokers, cards and Jokers are more likely to be seen. And here, we can gain some power by grabbing Odd Todd, or we can gain some economy by grabbing Egg. So, we should be able to beat the hook in 5 hands, no problem. We don't need to be more powerful for the hook. As soon as we get into ante 2, we need to be a little bit more powerful than we are right now. We've gotten 0 amount more powerful. But the egg can help with that, if we sell to get money to get powerful. This is the greedy pick, and greed is good. I can't help myself, so let's go. Hopefully we figure something out before ante 2 gets rocking and rolling. We've got 3 spades, probably just, or sorry, 3 clubs. I always get the clubs and spades confused as far as what they're called. I don't actually confuse them with each other. It's just when I say the word out loud, my mouth says the wrong thing like a quarter of the time. We've got 3 clubs, so we'll just look for the club flush. Just keep looking. Got 10 clubs left. 4, 5, 6. Could look for a 7. We've got 4 of those. And we only need 1. Right, so 1 chance to get... The difference is... So it's like 1 chance to get 4 cards. No, I'm sorry. You need 1 7, of which there are 4. Or you need 2 clubs, of which there are... Oh, of which there are 10. I was thinking 8. I was looking at the heart number. So the clubs are just better. They're better for another reason too, and that is that I get to discard 5 if I'm looking for the club flush, whereas I only get to discard 3 if I'm looking for the straight by snagging that 7, because I have to keep 4, 5, 6, 8. So we'll look for the club flush. Again, we get it this time with the queen. Pretty good. And we also got the 7, a little ironic, but we'll just play this hand, play the flush. Discard a couple of cards. Not a big deal. It wasn't quite 300. So we'll need a couple more hands to get there, probably. Well, this is a great hand. It's a high straight. We have more diamonds left, so we want to hold on to the diamonds rather than the hearts. Play hand. We actually lost the ace of diamonds, but it doesn't matter. We got 600 exactly. Calculated. Calculated ahead of time. We knew that that's what we were going to get. You'll love to see it. Okay. We now very seriously need some help, because the antes, if you go to options, collection, blinds, we need 1,000 points for the base small blind in ante 2. And we took 2 hands to get to 600, but we had spent all our discards. So getting a 400 more without being any more powerful, not that easy. So Crazy Joker helps, for sure. Celestial Pack helps a little bit. Definitely helps. Who helps more? 12 multiplier is quite a bit. Straights are just not that easy to find compared to flushes. So I'm going to grab a Celestial Pack and pray that it has something easy to get. These are not easy to get. These are really difficult. So I think I need to panic and buy the Crazy Joker anyway. Well, we just upgraded Full House. How good is Full House? 65 times 6. Let's say it scores like what the hand that we see right here. 3 kings, 2 twos. That's 34 points on top of 65 is 99. Let's call it an even 100. That's 600 points right there. So a full house plus, we'd still need a flush and a straight, or two flushes, or two straights on top of that. It's not good. I really want this paintbrush. We'll be able to sell the egg to get it at the end of the big blind. We're straight gamers. Plus 3 hand size, not what I need. 7, 8, 9, 10, jack. We can actually do it with a queen instead. Hey, we got the straight. No muss, no fuss. Win in 1. Thank you, Crazy Joker. Maybe straights aren't that hard after all. Gluttonous Joker is back. Gonna save up. Is that dumb? 1500? Bit more difficult. I'm not always gonna get that easy straight. But as soon as I get it, it just wins. So I think we can save. I think we can save next round. Select. I really want that paintbrush. 5, 6, 7, 8. All we need is a 4 or a 9. Let's look for it. Aggressively. That ain't it. Let's keep looking. That's it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That will not win if I recall correctly on what our previous straight got for us. Yeah. But it's close. It's close. We have almost a flush now. We've got 4 spades, so we can look for the flush. Or we can look for another straight with a 5 and an ace. We've got 7 of those. We would need 2 of them. But with the spades, we have... be careful here. The reason I'm saying be careful is because a flush doesn't win for us. We're 500 points away. But it's quite a bit easier. No queens left. 4 aces, 3 5s, and a 6. I think we go for the straight again. I think we go for it. 2, 3, 4. So we need a 5 and an ace, or a 5 and a 6. We got the ace. So now we just play high card. We've got plenty of hands to find it. I want sooner the better, of course, but 3 5s. There's not very many cards in our deck that get us there, actually. Do we pivot? We only need one more heart. Then we can play a pair. It's a pretty bad pair. Yeah, the pair scores almost nothing here. So it would still mean a flush doesn't win for us. So we still need that straight. We've got ace, 2, 3, 4. So we get to discard like this. We get to look at 4 cards. Ace, 2, 3, 4. 4 cards, 3 of which are 5s. We've got 3 sets of hands to discard, to play to look for this 5. 3 times 4 is 12. So we get to look at 12 more cards. That's almost half the deck. So we're like 88% to find the straight, something like that. That's some pretty rough math. We got a full house instead. We've upgraded full house, so playing it will win. Nice. 2 hands left over. Got a little scared there, but all is well. We're in the clear. +1 hand size is really helpful. It's gonna make it way easier to find the straights, and straights are safe. two of them will win this. So just 2 straights is all I need, and I can totally do that with more hand size. For sure. To give myself some long-term scaling, I'm gonna sell the egg and snag this castle. I really like this castle. Castle also great with +1 hand size. So things are looking good. We can look at another planet, and I think we should. Just get a little bit stronger. Can upgrade the full house again, or we can upgrade the flush. The full house upgrades much better. 10 extra chips on the upgrade, and it's already been upgraded, which makes it better as well. But flushes are still much easier to get. Let's spread a little bit. Let's go a little wide. Grab the flush in case we run into it. Play against the psychic. So here you can see we're 1 away from a heart flush and 1 away from a spade flush. This wants us to discard clubs? You gotta be kidding me, Castle. I don't have any clubs. Lost the 50-50 on that for it to be one of the 2 suits that we have a ton of in this hand. That's okay, that's okay. So we were definitely discarding this. 9, 8, 6. So we can just keep... Yeah, we kind of discard for the flush and the straight at the same time. This is the play, for sure. 3 more chips. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful thing right here. Play hand. It doesn't win. Draw a bunch of clubs so we can discard them for castle. Or get a full house. So we can get closer to winning. It's not gonna get that. I mean, it's what, another 500 points. So then a flush gets us within striking distance. Means we're not discarding this club, but I think that's okay. It lets us look at more cards before we start burning discards on non-club cards. 10-10, king-king, 7-7. 2 kings, 2 sevens left. I'm sorry, 2 kings, 2 tens left, only 1 7 left. So now we start discarding, looking for another full house. Another flush. We definitely want to get rid of the spades. Definitely get rid of the sevens. And we can get rid of the queen. Pump the castle a wee bit. And we have our winning hand. So we're going to dump 1 more spade to pump the castle. Just 1 little bit more. Got 4 of a kind. Is that better than full house? I don't think it matters. 60 times 7 versus 65 times 6. 60 times 7 is better. So let's do this. 4 of a kind. We're in there. Early castle is pretty fun. +1 card slot available. You like that for sure. That's definitely a good one. However, don't want to spend all my gold on it right this moment. Could add a playing card to my deck. It's okay. Can we skip? If we look at the upcoming blind, 3,200. We were just dealing with 2,000, and honestly, cut it a little bit close. Castle has not gotten us that much more powerful. Is that 12 chips now? So I think we need a little bit more power. So, let's buy a standard pack. It's not a ton more power, but it's a little bit more power. Especially when you grab a free tarot card. Next round. I love this coupon tag. But can we beat 4,800? I don't think that we can. So we need to fight. We want to discard hearts. So we're going to discard all these people here. Get rid of an 8 because Get rid of an ace, because we want to look for straights. We already have an 8. So looking for straights means we don't need to have 2 8s lying around. Okay. Chips upgrade a little bit. 5, 6, 7, 8. We've discarded a 9, which is not great. But that's okay. We can discard like this, look for the 4 or the 9. We've got 6 hits here. And we also get a tarot card. Okay. We have a lovers, which turns something wild for us. 5, 6, 7, 8 is still what we're looking for to get our straight, and we get it. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. We can play this. It's worth a lot of points, but not a ton. So we have this wild card, or this levers that can make something a wild card, which means we can go for the straight flush, which would win in 1, probably. Certainly. But we would need to find exactly the 7 of diamonds, the 5 of diamonds. There is no 7 of diamonds to find. Which means we would have to find exactly the 5 of diamonds or the 10 of diamonds. So there are 2 specific cards in this 29 card deck that I would need to find to get my straight flush. I don't think I need it. What I need to do is play more hands paying off the castle. So we're going to do 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. We could also do it this way. We already have a spade in our hands, so we want to keep the spade so we can look for the flush afterwards. So play the straight. Scores a bunch of chips because of castle, crazy joker. It's pretty good. It's almost halfway there. It's not halfway there, but it's almost halfway there. 2, 3, 4. Only 1 ace, only 2 5s. So we play the club flush. Easy peasy. Another 500 points. 600 points. Okay. We have a full house. We play the full house. Another 600-ish points. This probably wins. If not, we've got 2 hands left over. Okay, it didn't win. That's okay. We have a flush. Play the flush and we win. Keep the lovers for later. So you can see that was very close. Definitely we would not have beat the big blind. So we need to find something that helps us beat the big blind here. More chips. Not really what I want to see. Gains. I don't think this gives the chips for the current scoring, but I could be wrong. This is the only thing that gives me more power, and I am about to heckin' lose to the 4,800 big blind, so I need to take the banner. Which is a bummer, because I don't think it's very strong. Especially, it's also pretty anti-synergy with castle. But I'm feeling like we about to lose. Well, this is good. And this tells us we want to discard hearts. So we can discard these. Look for the full house with 5s and jacks. Straights are so much better though. We need a straight somewhere. And 6, 7, 5 is the key components to a straight. So maybe we do it like this. Keep 5, 6, 7, 9. See what pops up. Discard 5 cards, get another tarot card. Pretty meaningful. Because here, we can use strength to force a straight. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. We need to just force straights to win this. 6, 5. We could have had I think 6 of hearts left over, which would have been better for castle, but that's okay. This gets extra chips from banner. Quite a few extra chips, actually. More extra chips than castle gives us. So that's huge. Okay. Aces and kings. Another great hand. Benefits from the banner. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6 is great. That will surely win. We'll have the crazy joker to activate with it. Let's discard 4 cards to discard a heart, and then look for more hearts to discard one more time. We didn't get it, but we got a 5, so we can discard this heart now. Discard, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a straight flush even. There's a huge number of points. That just wins so much. Okay. Jumbo Buffoon Pack, get in here. We need your help. We have an uncommon. And baseball card is sick. So we just multiplied our multiplier by 1.5, which if we score a straight is a huge deal. Standard pack, I don't think we need it anymore. I think baseball card just made us much more powerful, so we're good to hit next. We're going to miss Overstock, but that's okay. We're ready for you, window. This wants us to discard hearts again. That's fine. We can discard Jack, 9, 8, 2, 2. Keep 7, 8, 9. That's kind of core of a straight. We have every straight that we could want here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's not a spade, 7. But that's okay. It's good enough. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is huge. I don't think it wins on its own, because 6,400 is a lot. But it's halfway there. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Well, we have just the spade flush, and we get to keep the 7, 8. Is that good enough? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Yeah, not good enough to win, but I mean good enough to go for here. Well, 3, 4, 5. This is a ton of points on the castle. I can't say no to this. We're going to discard a flush. Surely we can't be that confident, right? It gives me an extra 15 chips. But it cost me some banner chips. I think I should play a full house and then discard some of these hearts. So that way I get more points from the banner. Oh, okay. I was a lot closer than I thought. I missed out on some castle scaling there. I could have done the math, but I didn't. Shame on me, right? Another Buffoon pack. We need to get stronger still, as evidenced by... Oh, yes. Oh, this is good too. But this is anti-synergy with banner and castle. It's synergy with baseball card. It's also synergy with blue deck because we have 5 hands, so now we would get 8 hands. But you take every negative joker you see, question mark. It's really good to have negative jokers in general, and this is a good one. +4 mult on clubs. It's a direction. It's a common. You like to stack. If you have negative jokers with baseball card, it's nice to have negative uncommons, because then you can stack like way more baseball card procs than you normally would be able to. This doesn't let us cheat any extra uncommons into our bar, but it's still good enough. We could take a Celestial Pack. I say we take a Chariot, though, with extra hand size as the voucher that we took. Steel cards are even better than they normally are, and by the way, they're already pretty good. Okay, I'm feeling pretty strong, but this is not a great tag, so we're gonna go ahead and fight. Okay, what do we got cooking? We've got a heart flush with the lovers if we want it. Discarding diamonds is good for us. 5, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. We can make the 5 steel, the queen wild, score a flush. Wilds are better with Gluttonous Joker. 5. Clubs. We don't want to make club steel. So let's make the 7 steel. So here's a little quick philosophy on steel cards. I don't want to take too much time explaining every macro type of decision making. This is a macro type of decision making thing, just like which cards do you steal. You want to steal cards that you're likely to not need to discard because they could belong to a hand that you need to score. But you don't want it to be on the cards that are most likely to be played because it needs to be in your hand for you to get the points. So 7 is kind of in the middle of likelihood to be played. If we're going for straights, the middle ranks are the most likely to be played. So the steel card is not that good on the 2 because 2s are very strong candidates for tossing or burning from your deck or things like that. But I didn't want to put it on the 5 because the 5 is one of the you must play this card for the most score type of cards because it's a club, and Gluttonous Joker rewards clubs, and it's a negative Gluttonous Joker, so it's going to be around forever. Anyway, that's why I put steel on the 7. I'm going to make the queen wild. I don't want to put wild on my middling cards because my external cards being wild makes them easier to score for flushes, and my middling cards are easier to keep for straights. We're going to play this with the steel card, with the banner. Okay. No straight yet, but we're close to a club flush, which will be insane because, in fact, we'll even discard this. It'll be insane because of Gluttonous Joker. So we're getting rid of the steel now, but it's going to proc castle a little bit. So long term, that's a good decision. Short term, I don't know, but long term, it's a good decision. Gonna play this. It might win. Yeah, this is a ton of multiplier, which baseball helps with. Yeah. Dang, I should have calculated. We're continuing to miss out on a little bit of castle here and there, which we should not do for sure. We should not do that. Sock and Buskin is an uncommon, which combos with baseball card. So I'm gonna toss the banner because I don't need the chips from it. This is up to 48 chips, which is pretty nice. I'm gonna take the Sock and Buskin. It's an uncommon which combos with baseball card, and it's re-triggering combos with Gluttonous Joker, really big time. So we're gonna hit next round. We're gonna fight. I feel very powerful right now. I didn't need to sell that banner, by the way. Oops. But it's gonna get me to my interest, so I probably would have sold it anyway. We want to discard spade cards here, which we can do pretty easily. Though we might just want to play this full house to start off the round. It's not a straight, and it doesn't have face cards, so it's not insane. But it's good enough, I think. It's got a spade in it. I mean, it's got a club in it. Having a spade in it is kind of a bad thing because Castle doesn't get to discard that spade now. This is going to be great. We got a queen with the sock and buskin that's going to re-trigger. So we could do that sooner or later. I guess we just do it sooner. We could also do the flush instead. Are flushes better than full houses? No, they are not. So we do the full house. These get re-triggered, so a bunch of extra chips and extra mult. We're almost there, and now we're going to discard with prejudice our spade cards, of which I only see one. Let's discard all the non-face cards. Ooh, let's discard all the non-face cards and also a tarot card. Judgment, we can use that right now. Oh, wow. Create a tarot card if poker hand contains an ace and a straight. We almost have that. We would just need another 10, but we only have one 10 left. But we did get a bunch of spades to discard here. So that's cool. Discard these, pump up that castle, and then play a full house. Win in one more play. 23,000. Insane. I think we're going to be going away from straights because Sock and Buskin and Castle and Gluttonous Joker, not Castle, but Gluttonous Joker and Sock and Buskin and Baseball Card really want me to play non-straights. They want me to play a bunch of face cards in this particular suit. Wild is excellent because it turns things into clubs, which I really want to have happen. And Arcana Pack is great because it helps me turn things into clubs. I can burn non-clubs, non-face cards, so I see them more often, or I could get $6. I think I want to burn a 2 and a 3. Non-club, non-face cards. Get out of here. Make our deck a little bit better. Could buy this pack as well. Cards are drawn face down after each hand play. That's a pretty bad one. So maybe we need more power still. I don't think we do. So I'm going to hit next. It's not a very efficient pack, in my opinion. Okay, we have a king of clubs. We want to discard hearts. 2, 3, 4. Ace 2, 3, 4 means if we just get a 5, we can score a straight with an ace in it, which is good for superposition. There are only 4 5s. And also I want to discard this too. So that doesn't seem that attractive to me. So 2, 3, 4, 7. I'm gonna go all the way, discard the 9 of spades as well. Discard these. It has a heart in it, so we get a proc from Castle. We get a death card, which is amazing. We can get a full house right now on kings. We can make this king wild, turn this 2 into a king, and then score a full house. Let's do that. Make this king wild, turn this 2 into a wild king, and then score a full house. Okay, we're going to draw some face down cards here, which is not great. But this was extremely powerful. 14,000. Okay. We're sorting by rank right now. We can sort by suit. So hearts. We don't have any spades. That's interesting. Lots of these are hearts. Ooh, this is like a high heart though. No, it's not. It's a... Oh, I'm confused. No, it's not a heart. Okay, yeah, this one's a heart, but this one is not. Wait. Yeah, this one is not. This is not a heart. Because when I sort by suit, I'm so confused. This is by rank. So this is less than an 8. This is by suit, so it's not a heart. I don't know why I ever thought it was a heart. Oh, I wanted to look at this one. Sort by rank. And if we sort by suit, it looks like it's a heart less than an 8. But if we sort by rank, oh, it is a heart less than an 8. What about this one? Yeah, it's this one. This is the confusing one. This one looks like it could be a heart less than an 8. But if I sort by rank, you see it's higher than an 8. So it must be a club. That's good to know. We want clubs. This is a club. What about this guy? Also a club. If we sort by suit, it looks like it might... No, it's a diamond, because it's higher than 9, but less than 9 here. Okay. So this one, sort by rank. This is a club. Yeah, this is a club. Discard this, 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 this. We can discard you while we're at it. We're going to play a bunch of clubs is the plan. Okay. We have 4 clubs. I would like another. We can discard some hearts while we're at it. Power up our castle. We got a club that scores twice. I'm pretty sure this is a club. If we sort by rank, it's really high. If we sort by suit, it's right here. Yeah, play hand. It's got to be, yep, ace of clubs. That took some figuring for sure, but we got there. We didn't make any mistakes there. I don't think so anyway. Let me know in the comments if you think I made a mistake. And maybe we'll do better. We finished Ante 4, so we'll buy out this shop, look at the upcoming Ante 5, and then we'll probably wrap the episode there. We don't need more chips. We don't need short-term power from popcorn. I don't mind going back an Ante, sacrificing a hand, of which I have extras because I'm the blue deck. But I'll probably do that later. Do I need to be stronger now? That's the previous blind. Do I need to be stronger now if I want to see what the upcoming blind is? 18,000. That's easy peasy. We just scored 18,000. So no, I don't need to get stronger. These packs are okay, but I don't want to miss the I don't want to miss the interest. So I'm gonna hit next round. A little bold, but we're gonna go for it. This gives me $30. This also gives me $30, but I can't take both. I don't even know if I can take one of them, because I can't take both because scoring 18,000 in one hand is not possible right now. If I take this one though, is scoring 27,000 even possible? I think so. $30 would be awfully nice. How strong am I though? 27,000. Let's do some maths. If I play a flush with 5 clubs, a club flush, the multiplier gets, but if it has, let's say it has a face card in it, so it gets from Gluttonous Joker and from Sock and Buskin, the multiplier goes up to 30. Times 1.5 times 1.5 because of baseball card. So 30 times 2.25 is 67.5. My chips would be, if it's a flush, 50 plus, let's say, another 40 from my cards, that's 90. Plus 78 is, let's call it an even 80, so that's 170. And that's it. So times 170 is 11,000. That's not good enough to beat Big Blind. It's not even halfway there, and you can't reasonably expect to... That's like top tier hand right there. It's not the best my hand can get, but it's top tier. And you can't, even with 3 discards and 5 hand, reasonably get 3 top tier hands before the end of the blind. And that's essentially what I would need to get 27,000. So we have to fight the small blind. That's okay, because that powers up Castle, gives me a chance to see my purple seal. Castle wants me to be discarding spades. I will gladly discard spades. But first, I think I want to play this hand, which we know is only 11,000-ish. Yep. Now we have some spades we would like to discard. Don't forget about straights. Straights are still good with Crazy Joker, and ace straights, of course, are good with superposition. Let's go ahead and discard these spades. And we have more hearts than diamonds we can get, so let's get rid of these. My priestess, let's use this. Upgrade my flush, that seems good. More spades to get rid of. Although we have 7, 8, 9, jack. It's not good enough, so let's discard these 5. Just look for the heart flush. Upgrade castle a little bit more. We got the heart flush, so we should play it. Keep the king of spades around. I don't think it matters. This wins, right? It doesn't, because there weren't any clubs. And clubs are good. So now we need one more club. We have 6 that we can get. Discard 5 cards to look for 6 possible hits in this blue deck, of which there are 22 cards. 1 in 3 of the cards, so we're pretty likely to get it here in 1 discard. We did. We unfortunately can't discard anymore to pump castle, but that's okay. Ace, king, queen, 10. If we got a 9, no, I'm sorry, a jack, we could get a tarot card. How much money am I willing to pay looking for a tarot card? Because we can just play a dumpy hand like this, although this might win anyway. But we could play it looking for exactly a jack. Ace, king, queen, jack, 10 would give us a free tarot card. I'm willing to pay $2 for a tarot card. Am I willing to pay $2 for a 50% chance at a tarot card? I think it's a little bit better than that. I think I have more than a 50% chance here to get the jack. So let's look. Although, yeah, we didn't win, and we got the jack. Holy cow. Ace, king, queen, jack, 10. This is awesome. Calculated. We get super. I don't know if I've ever gotten superposition to trigger, so that's pretty fun. We got it. Wow, the moon! That's so worth it. That was like the best one we could get. I'm pumped now. Burnt Joker is uncommon, powers us up in the long run. I really want that. Yes, please. Was that the, that was the small blind? Holy cow. We could buy this if we're scared, but we are much, much stronger with the moon now. I don't think I care for a superposition. It's crazy that it came up even once. It probably won't come up again. But Crazy Joker, I'm not that crazy about either. No pun intended. I mean, obviously it was intended, but that's just the thing you say. No pun intended. Oh, also, we're playing this ante. When I said I would be done, I trapped myself. That's okay. I'm big brain because we're actually going to go back in ante with this hieroglyph, which means we'll still only be at the end of ante 4 when we end the video. We're not going to buy it right now. We're going to buy a Burnt Joker. We're going to sell superposition. And this makes us stronger right now, because this is another uncommon for baseball card. And then we don't need to buy any of this. We're strong enough, I think. We're strong enough. right? Yeah. So the first hand we discard gets upgraded by Burnt Joker. I would like that to be a flush, which is not easy to do. Ooh, this is tricky. This is super tricky. I would like to discard. That's too greedy right now, 27,000. 27,000 is just too hard to get, I think. And so I don't think we can afford to use the moon to create a flush on our hand just to discard it to get Burnt Joker to upgrade our flush. I think we need this to create a flush that we play. Oh, but we can do that. Yeah. We turn this and this into clubs, and then we play the flush. And then later we discard a flush, maybe, to upgrade flushes with Burnt Joker. We do have a flush to discard, so we'll do it. This is greedy, but I think it's worth it. Also, we want to discard diamonds with Castle. Unbelievable synergy. Diamonds. We could go for like a two-suit flushing deck. How close are we to the club straight or a club flush? We're very close. So we will look for it by discarding these 5. Discarding a diamond upgrades our castle a little bit. We just need 1 club. We got it. And this wins. We can upgrade stuff to diamonds later. Maybe just to get a flush that Burnt Joker will discard on turn 1. Okay, we're very strong now. Very, very strong. +1 hand size is cool. Don't need it. Hieroglyph is awesome. I want it. Give it to me. Don't need that many hands. Go down an ante to look for more ways to power up baseball card, I guess. And then just go next. The needle will be easy. It's only 9,000 points. So we can turn... What do we want to turn into diamonds? We have the least number of hearts. Although effectively we have the least number of spades because 2 of our spades are wild. So turning spades or hearts into diamonds is fine. We'll just turn these 3 into diamonds. And then we will discard a diamond flush. We only get 3 discards to find the club flush. This could be a mistake. We have 3 clubs here. We're going to discard this to look for... Okay, we need 1 more club. We've got one more discard to get there. How many clubs are there? 15? So we'd have to basically we'd have to hit like a 1 in 32 is my rough estimate as to the chances that this goes poorly enough that we lose, and it did not. Thank goodness. Okay, let's turn these face cards even better. So this wins by a mile. Flush is level 5 thanks to Burnt Joker. $59,000 in one hand. Easy game. Okay, I'm not gonna forget to wrap up after this shop. Don't really need these. Don't really need this. We're very powerful right now. I'll take a Jumbo Arcana pack. It costs me an interest. Maybe 2 interest, actually, because if I were to sell Crazy Joker... Crazy Joker sells for 2, so I could do that anyway to get my interest back if I wanted to at the end of next round. Ooh, double my money. Or... diamonds for more flushes? I don't need diamonds that badly. I need clubs more badly. Clubs are better than diamonds, but Yeah, the fact that I don't have 3 non-diamond or club cards to turn into diamonds here makes it especially bad. So $18 or the Emperor. Or a random Joker. We could sell Crazy Joker, get random Joker. I think the Hermit is better than a random Joker for sure at this stage of the game. Emperor's pretty good too, but I'm gonna go with the Hermit. And now we actually have quite a bit of extra money, so we can buy this Celestial Pack without losing any interest. We get Full House, I guess. Maybe we'll just upgrade High Card, why not? Okay, I'm feeling very powerful. I'm going to look at the next ante, and then I'm going to say thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.